what's up, ladies? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about becoming the type of woman that men want. So, let's get into it. Alright, hey, what's up? You can see that it's raining outside and the sun is out. It's some nice tropical rain. Hopefully I don't have to use these wipers that much because I know it's making noise, but don't let the weather fool you. It's 100 fucking degrees outside in Las Vegas here. I am on my way to supervise an event at the arena. I think today's gig is working for like, I think it's World Financial Group, and I think it's like a 10-hour fucking call. It might be 8 hours, but it could be 10. But that's a long shift, and it got me thinking, along with a conversation I was having with a female client. We were having a discussion. Basically, she doesn't understand why she can't get a boyfriend. And so since I'm actually doing this today, it'll make a lot of sense for the video because it'll give you a good example of what a guy expects when he's going to work and coming home to his girlfriend or his wife. And I try to tell her because she's not what men want. And of course that answer is very blunt, and that's my job as a coach, is to basically tell it like it is. Although a lot of women will find that very appalling. Generally, you ladies are used to listening to your girlfriends, and the thing with women is that you guys care about how you feel. You guys care about emotions. So when you ask your girlfriends, you know, what's wrong with you, why can't you get a man, your girlfriends are gonna lie to you because they don't want to make you feel bad. They want to tell you, oh, girl, you know, he doesn't deserve you, you deserve better. It's not you, it's him. You'll find your perfect match. And they'll make you feel better about yourself, and you'll basically keep doing what you've always done. And of course, you'll continue to get the results that you've always gotten, which is not getting a boyfriend, not getting a husband, and being alone with your cats and your boxed wine. And then of course it will be over for you, and you'll die single and alone. And I know that's not what you want. That's why you're looking for dating advice. That's why you're here on this channel, because I give real advice that will get you real results. You see, a lot of you women, you have these ideas that society has put in your head, or your girlfriends have put in your head, about what men want. And generally, it's not what men want. A lot of you women, for example, think it's good to be a strong, independent woman, and to be a boss chick, and to dominate in the business world, become like your own boss, make your own money. And while those things are great, they're not what men want. They're not what men are attracted to. For example, you being the boss of your own company doesn't turn a man on the same way that a man who is the boss of his company might turn you on. You see, men aren't women. We're men. And we want a woman. Or we want our idea of what a woman should be, the same way that you have your idea of what a man should be. Generally, for most women, it's going to be a man is someone who can protect and provide house, car, financial stability, long-term support. You depend on your guy for survival. For most women, if you meet a guy who just basically sits in his living room all day and eats Doritos and sits around in his polka-dotted boxer shorts playing Call of Duty all day, scratching his balls, without a job, maybe he lives in his mom's basement, and then he approaches you and he asks you out, and you go, no, like, why would I want you? I want a real man, right? Because that type of guy is not what women want. That guy needs to become a man and develop game and build a stable financial future, get a job so he can support himself, you, and your possible kids. And I know that you women also expect the guy to be tall, handsome, good looking, not be overweight, have some nice six-pack abs. Like, you women want the whole package, right? You have your idea of what a man should be. And if a man doesn't measure up to that, most likely you're not going to be interested, right? Well, men have the same thing. We have in our head an archetype, an ideal of what a woman should be. And if you don't fit those categories, then it's going to be over for you. A man's not going to want you. As a woman, you might want a man to do things for you, to provide, protect, and things like that. Have a job. Be a leader. Be dominant. Be confident. Be successful in all areas and aspects of his life. You probably want him to take you on expensive vacations, so he needs a large bank account. You want to have kids in the future, so you need him to provide a home. He needs to be able to pay rent. Not just on a shitty little apartment, but like a home, right? You also need him to perform in the bedroom. You need him to be classy, sophisticated, so when you bring him home to the Christmas or Thanksgiving family dinner, he will make you look good in front of your family. See, I know you girls. You guys fuck the bad boy, but you don't bring him to the Thanksgiving dinner. You bring the doctor to the Thanksgiving dinner. This is my boyfriend, Tom. He makes 6 figures. But of course, we know what you're doing behind the scene with, you know, the 6'4" basketball player or the sexy Chippendale male model named Chad with all the tattoos. We don't bring him to the Thanksgiving dinner. We keep him on the side and away from, you know, your boyfriend. Which also brings up another great point. Not only do you women have the ideal type of guy, you have multiple types of guys. You have the ideal boyfriend, you have the ideal side guy that you hook up with, the lover versus the provider, and then you got your friend zone category of all the guys that you wouldn't fuck, but hey, that guy's got money and I might be able to, you know, get him to pay my rent. I might be able to get him to snap cash me some extra cash or something like that. And then of course you got your orbiters. You know, the guys that you sell pictures of your tits to for 30 bucks on Instagram or whatever. So not only do you have your ideal man, you have your ideal types of men that play all these different roles in your life. Guys who are listening, you need to be paying attention to this because this is how the game is played from the female perspective. Guys that are listening, you'll learn a lot of shit about women by listening to these dating advice videos for women to help you guys become the type of man who will actually be fucking these girls. Now let's go back to the lesson. Let me use this personal example since I'm actually driving to work right now, right? So let's imagine, I'm a MGTOW by the way, men going their own way. So I don't do long-term relationships or anything exclusive. I basically just use women for recreational purposes only, meaning pump and dump, going out on a date, having sex, having fun, and then going back to watching football. So I don't do traditional dating or the boyfriend-girlfriend relationship type. I'm just a guy having fun, living his best life. But I've been married before, and I've had lots of long-term girlfriends before. So let me use this as an example. If I was a guy who was going to work and going home to my girlfriend or to my wife, there's certain things that I'm going to expect of her. I'm the one going out, making the money, paying for the car, paying for the house that she's living in, and she's at home taking care of the kids, for example. So what do you think I expect after I'm doing my 8 or 10 hour shift? I would be expecting to go home and have a nice hot meal on the table. I'm going to expect that. That's part of your job as a woman. And if you don't know how to cook and keep the house clean, then it's going to be over for you because I'm going to dump your ass, right? Because there's other girls who will. So if you're not a girl who can cook and clean, it's time to learn. It's time to fucking take a cooking class, and it's time to take a home economics class or whatever it takes. Learn how to scrub floors, sweep, mop, dust, straighten things up, make the bed with hospital corners. You should be an expert in cooking. If you're home all day, you could be reading cookbooks. You could be on YouTube watching cooking videos. You can get coaching with me on Zoom. I can teach you how to cook. I'm actually a master chef. I went to school for it. And when I say cooking, I don't mean a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I mean know how to cook. Pastas, chicken, lasagna, turkey, prime rib. A lot of you women, your moms never taught you this stuff, and of course it's failed you. It's led you to bad relationships because you don't know how to provide what a man needs. A man also expects you to stay in shape. We want a woman who's fit and healthy. We don't like fat women. If you're a fat land whale, it's over for you. You're not going to be successful in your dating life unless you have a fit, attractive body. If you don't have one right now, go to the gym. That should be like your main job. Let's say, well, I'm at work and you're at home. You should be on the Stairmaster, the treadmill, or the elliptical, losing body fat and keeping your body in shape. While you're on that treadmill or the exercise bike, you should be reading a cookbook or watching YouTube videos and learning how to cook. It'll literally only take a couple of months to do that, and then you'll be a master in the kitchen. If you're overweight, yeah, it may take you 6 months to 2 years to get a slamming body. But if you start today, in 6 months to 2 years from now, you'll be able to attract your dream guy. Now, after I get home, and you've cooked me a nice meal, and you're standing there looking good in your beautiful slamming body that's fit and attractive, and you're wearing a sexy dress. For example, for me, I like to come home and I like to have the woman cook like chicken Alfredo, pasta, and cake or cupcakes. And then I come home and you're in a nice sexy outfit with a table set and the food is there so we can eat, because I'm probably fucking tired from work all day. I get home and I see dinner on the table. I see my girl in a sexy outfit and she's looking good. Guess what I want to do? I've been working all day, I'm fucking tired and I'm hungry. I want to eat, and then I want to fuck. I want my dick sucked and my balls licked, and I want to do whatever dirty, kinky sex with you that I want. And you need to be able to handle that. Because if you can't do that, if you can't cook for me, you can't keep the house clean, you can't look good, and you can't fuck, then what do I need you for? Because if I'm a man of high value who has all the things that you want, the money, the status, the car, tall, good looking, if I'm that full package man that you're looking for, but you can't give me what I need, then why do I need you when I can go get it from someone else? Does that make sense? So, as a woman, if you want real results in your dating life, if you want to date that perfect partner, you need to become that perfect partner for that man. Again, men have an idea of what they want in a woman, and if you don't fit that mold, then why does he want you? When he can go over here and get it from this woman who is his ideal and has what he wants. If this woman is good looking, in shape, she can cook, she can clean, she can provide children, she can be a good mother, doesn't have a fucking attitude, doesn't talk back, does what the man says, is submissive to her man. When he says, I want this food for dinner, you say, okay, you cook that food. He says, I want to fuck, you take your clothes off, you lay on your back, and you let him fuck. He says, I want to fuck you from behind, I want you on top, I want to do upside down wheelbarrow position. Whatever he fucking wants, you do it. You're his woman. Because if you can't do those things, what does a man think? Oh, she's acting up, she's giving me attitude, she doesn't give me the sex that I want, she doesn't cook, she doesn't clean, she's getting fat, she's useless. Why do I want her when this girl over here, man, she knows how to cook, she could suck a dick, she doesn't have a fucking attitude, so he'll just go over here and go for her. So again, if you want a great guy, you need to become a great woman. The type of woman that man wants. Because when you're that whole package woman and you can provide all those things for the man, what's going to make him commit to you and want to be with you? And if you provide all these things for the man, he's not looking elsewhere. All right, that was a pretty good lesson for today. I got to get to this shift, but if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more. Leave your comments in the box below. Check out the playlist at the end of this video. There's more dating advice for women. Check out my new website, RyanJaunzemislifestylecoaching.com. There's more dating advice for women right there. And I will see you ladies on the next one. Good luck and game on. Peace.